I was invited to an excavator training center today, and I witnessed a lot of ways on how to become an operator, how to get your ticket here in this country. There are so many ways I never knew, like seriously. And it's a very lucrative career. It's a career that people don't really know, but a quick search on Indeed or Canadian job banks, you will see that almost every location, almost every province, there are so many companies that are in need of an operator, especially an excavator operator. So you will never be out of job. And in this economy, in this current economy whereby a lot of people are looking for jobs, or a lot of people want to change from their jobs, this is a career, this is a job whereby I will advise anybody to go for it. It's very, very easy. It's not that hard. I don't know, don't compare an excavator operator here in Canada with back home. You just sit in a spot, and you dig holes all day. Just dig holes and dig canals and all that. There's AC, there's heater, during the winter, AC during the summer. You're not even working in the sun, so you're there. You know what to do. They will give you a guideline on how to, a pathway on how to go about it and all that. It is very easy to become an excavator operator, and I will advise you to take the part. Like, if you know you can do it, even if you have the experience back home. If let me give you tips. If you have the experience back home, like if you're an excavator operator back in your home country, you don't even need a ticket here in Canada. What you only need to show is a proof to your employer that you can do it. You have 2 years, 5 years, 10 years experience. Give them reason to believe in you, like show them proof like you have been doing it for a very long time, and the company will get your ticket for you. So it is very easy as that. So now you can see you don't need to stress yourself to get or to pay to go to a school, to get your operator ticket. Just show it the company, write it on your resume that you've been doing it for years, and they are going to give you a test. If you pass it, like if you show them that, hey, this is something that I've been doing so for 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years, then you're good to go. My name is Taiwan. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time watching my video, don't forget to click on the like and subscribe button. So now, if you don't have the experience, like, and you want to go into this pathway, like you want to become an operator, I'll advise you to just do a Google search on your phone, like anywhere you are in Canada, excavator, training center near me. There are a lot of training center in every province, in every location around this country. At least it costs from $500 to $1,000 for an excavator training, and maybe it's just 3 days, 4 days, depending on the training school. So some within 3 days you're good to go, some within 5 days, some within 7 days. So depending on the training school, you might spend more. Like there are some training school like colleges. So colleges will always want to charge more, but there are some private training centers. So always go for the private training center. So now, and within a week, with less than $1,000, you get your ticket, and with your ticket, you go to go. So it's based on, say, the excavator jobs are based on experience, but even with no experience, with your fresh training ticket, you can still get a job that start from 30 and above. So which is quite okay, at least compared to people working in what's it called, in the mall as a sales rep and all that, earning minimum wage. So with 30 and above, at least it's okay. And one thing about this job is that it has a lot of overtime. So overtime now. So now anything after 8 hours or 40 hours in a week will be counted as overtime. And overtime means you'll be paid almost like times 2 of your normal payment. If your normal payment is 30 an hour, then overtime will be around $60 per hour, which is okay. So it's a very, very nice career. And a thing about excavator is that if you can drive one, if you can operate one, you can operate all. So they all have, if you can operate John Deere, you should be able to, you can operate Case, you can operate Kubota, you can operate, you know, every other, excavator out there. They all have the same design and just maybe some little extra button, just to differentiate from the other, but it's all the same, like it's all the same. So, and if you can operate the mini excavator, you should be able to operate the bigger one. You should be able to operate the smaller one. So they all have the same design. Like even the dingos, like the smaller excavator, like has the same design with the bigger one. So you should be able to operate every. If you can operate one, you can operate all. They all have the same design, the same ways of how to operate, how to move the bucket and all that. An excavator operator is a very nice career. It's something that you never be out of job. Even if you decide to leave one company now, you will get a job immediately with another company. So you will never be out of job, and it's something that I would recommend for anybody. If you're new in this country and you're trying to find your way, go for it. Go for the certification ASAP. If you're here and you're trying to look for some other jobs on, you're trying to look for another route, another kind of a job, you don't want to do what you're doing currently, like you want to stop, then I'll recommend you go for an excavator operator. You will not even regret being that operator. So it's not as stressful as people think it is. Like it is not stressful. Yeah, some other what's it called, certification I would advise you to get. It is very, very important. So you can the first one is WMIS, that is WHMIS, and that is the workplace hazardous certification and all that. And the second one is CSTS. So the CSTS is the construction certification oriented, just the way certification that will guide you on the OSHA rules and all that. So what to do in case of this, what to do in case of that. So it's a general construction certification. So CSTS. So now, and the last one is CSO. So like CSO also, it's a certification that, especially if you're working in a construction or you want to work in a construction environment, it is very, very, very important. And another certification that I feel like you need to have is the first aid. So it's not compulsory, but some company really asks for it. You need a first aid, and I think that is all about, except maybe company requirement and company asks for extra requirements. I think that is all on the certification, the extra certification you might need as an operator. So, and another thing is that most company will want to do drug tests. So because you are operating a big equipment, so you will undergo drug test, eye test, and some other mental test kind of. So, they'll have to test if you're taking alcohol, if you're taking drug, and so if you're currently taking drugs, then I will advise you not to go about it. So, but if you're not, like you don't smoke, that heavy stuff, so then you good to go. And if you maybe an alcoholic, I'll advise you to stop, because all company will undergo will ask you to undergo all these tests. So, and there's no way to bypass it. It's just the general rules and general laws here in Canada. So yeah, I think that is all about that. And another way to become an operator is if you got employed with a company that that deals with heavy equipment, heavy machineries, like construction companies, like all those rental companies, agricultural companies, and because according to the law, Canadian law, every staff of that company, of that branch, must be able to operate their equipment. even if your job is a front desk, like an accountant, you must be able to operate what's it called, the machineries, all equipment in that branch. So with that, if you get employed with, let's say, construction company, or agricultural company, or a rental company, they will send you to a training school, on how to become an operator on all those, from forklift, excavator, this, man lift and all that. So with that, you can also get a ticket on as an excavator operator. And yeah, I think that is it about that. And if you want to go for the training costs less than $1,000, maybe within a week or 3 days, depending on the training school that you decide you want to go for. And yeah, that is all about excavator operator. And if you have any question, you have anything to ask me, don't forget to drop it as a comment below in this video, and I'll see you on the next one. My name is Taiwo. Take care. Bye bye.